Hey guys, Dor here with Mod Bikes, and today we're gonna take a look at the new MOD SideCar Cutout Kit. We got a lot of requests of a bigger opening on the sidecar, so we came out with this super cool kit. This is great for kids that need a little bit more leg room, or for bigger dogs, or for whatever that is that you want to have a bigger opening. I'll show you exactly how to do it. As far as the tools we're gonna use today, first of all, you'll need the sidecar cutout kit that includes the template, our special foam and tape. You'll need sandpaper, tape, scissors, and a jigsaw with a plastic blade. If you don't have a plastic blade, then a metal blade will work. And if you don't have a metal blade, then wood blade will work as well. These are all the tools we're gonna use today. And now let's get into the installation. First thing we'll do is we're going to place the template right in the middle. And you can use the marking of the holes here to align it. It should cover the holes equally on both sides. And temporarily, we're going to tape it in place. The next step will be to take a marker and mark the outline of the template. This is just a rough marking, doesn't have to be super perfect. Now we are going to take off the template, and using painter's tape or something that is bright and wide, we are going to cover the markings. And we want to try and keep the markings in the center, because we're going to redo the marking on the tape so we have a more brighter and clearer background so we can see where we're going to cut. And this is going to go all the way to the top, because we want to cut the top piece as well. Give it the best you got. Doesn't have to be perfect. Here we go. Now that everything is taped in place, I'm going to take the template again, align it in place, and secure it with the same tape. So we're going to trace the template. Yep. And now we got to the big moment of cutting. You only have one time to do it, and you got to make sure that you're doing it right. So don't rush it. Take it slow, take it easy, make sure you're doing it correctly. If you're gonna cut it too fast, there's no way to fix it. So you really have to take it slow. Make sure that you are comfortable with the jigsaw. It's pretty straightforward, but again, not the end of the world, but you don't want to mess it up. For me, I'm kind of like a right hand, so I'm gonna stand on the left side of the sidecar, because it's gonna be more natural to me to start it like this. Although it's a little bit more far away, that's kind of like what's convenient for me. Again, you have to take it slow. Don't rush it, especially the beginning here. This is a more challenging piece to cut. So just take it slow. Okay. So jigsaws also have a cutting angle, so you can choose the angle to cut. Now, the steeper the angle, the more aggressive and inaccurate the cut will be. So you want to put it to be as straight as possible. Here at 0, but every jigsaw has like a different dial. Right before we start cutting, make sure to wear all the safety gear that you need, whatever you're comfortable with: glasses, gloves, helmets, whatever that is that you need to be safe. And I'm gonna start cutting now. So I am aligning the jigsaw, so everything is in a straight line with my line. I'm holding it here with my finger to make sure that it's all lining up. And let's start cutting. I go very slow so I can fix whatever angle I need to fix. So this is a big moment now as we're transitioning through this like step over here. As you can see, my jigsaw blade is right there on the point where it needs to be. And I'm gonna slowly transition from the step to the bottom section. So just keep an eye to see how I do this. As you can see, I'm cleaning as I'm going, but I didn't get it right where it was supposed to land, and that's totally fine. I'm gonna fix it now and slowly get back to the line. I'm not gonna break it all the way. I'm just gonna slowly try and match that line, and this is totally fine. Okay, so as you can see, I'm able to stop anytime and I can get back to cutting just to make sure that I do it right, I do it slow, and I do it as accurate as possible. So you can stop at any point, take a breath, make sure you get back on the line and keep going. We're now gonna start and do the curve. So with a jigsaw, it's very easy to curve. You just curve it with your hand. You can do it in multiple steps. You don't have to do it all at one time. So take it easy. Let's go back to cutting. As you can see now, I am stopping every second and I'm slowly rotating everything so I have a nice curve. And now I got to the point where it's just too much for my right hand, so I'm gonna move to the other side so I can keep going. I can also pull the jigsaw out and clean it up a little bit. It is kind of messy, but now I move to the other side, much more natural to me to move over here. I'm gonna put the blade back in and slowly gonna get back into it. I just got offline to the inside, so I'm gonna go reverse a little bit and do that line again. I don't care to go inside. If I go outside, that's the where it's not super, where I can't fix it basically. Another turn. And now I got to the step, now I need to climb up instead of going down. I'm just gonna lift my jigsaw, keep going slowly and try to get the lines to match as much as possible. It's pretty easy. Woohoo! That's it, guys. It's out. I'm happy to say I got it pretty straight. Let's move to the next step. First, clean up. And we can remove the tape and be proud of our nice and clean cuts. Next step will be to take a sandpaper. This one is 120 grit. If you have something in that range, not a big deal, whatever that is, you can use it. But we just want to slightly go over these edges that are now pretty sharp, and we want to sand those down a little bit. Just make sure you don't damage this sidecar itself. All of this is going to get covered. This is about it. This looks pretty nice and clean edge. I'm going to clean this up both on the inside and the outside. We want to make sure that there's no like residue or anything that can get our edge that we're going to glue on top of this to come off. So I got this now nice and clean. And the next step will be to take our edge from the kit, and we're gonna have to cut it out here. And you will see that there is this line over here, which we want to cut out and open this. So with my scissors, I'm just going to nicely cut this out. Now, once we got it all cut out, we want to make sure that we have at least one edge that is cutted really kind of like nice and straight. We'll start with a dry fit of the foam edge, and it's gonna be something like this. And we just want to make sure that we have enough foam, that it's long enough, that it's not too short, not too long, but this looks about a good piece to start off with. So now we need to add the double-sided tape on the inside. You want to get it as close to the edge as possible on both sides. Okay. Side one is done. So after we got the tape on both sides, we want to just pull the tape on each side just a little bit so it's ready to go once we get everything installed on the sidecar. The easiest way to do it is to take an edge of a blade and kind of start peeling off a little bit on each side. If you're going to try and do it without the blade, it's kind of difficult. But here, I got this started, and now we are ready to move to the installation. Also, just got to be gentle here. Take your time with the installation. Don't rush it. Make sure it's aligned. You don't want to start putting it on and off, but it's possible if you have to. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a side. It's probably going to be this side, and I'm going to align the edge and get it all the way in and slowly pull. I want to make sure I have enough kind of like left hanging over on this side so I can finish this later, but I'm first going to do this side, and I'm going to do the edges at the end. So first here, I'm going to the top side and getting that attached, and now I'm going to pull the inside, same thing. And get the inside attached. Now we'll move on to the curve. I got it all the way to the edge, aligned nicely. Whoop. Lost it here. Luckily, it was easy to pull out, but got this edge done. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do the bottom afterwards, I think. Got it all the way through here, peeling it, securing it in place. Looks nice. Got this curve over here. Nice and straight. Very cool. Now you can choose if you want to go all the way or not. I am actually thinking that the most nice and clean way will be to cut the foam right here. I'm gonna mark here where I am going to cut it so I can get a nice straight cut. I went a little bit above the edge. I can always cut more, but I can never add. I'm gonna pull this out a little bit, and I can see here I have my mark. I'm just gonna cut it nice and straight. And now I can align everything, put it back into place. And the cut is kind of like hiding underneath this, so this looks pretty good like that. I'm gonna do the same thing here on the other side. Gave this here a little mark. This allows me to get a nice clean and straight cut on this side as well. I'm aligning this side. I got the top done. Looks pretty nice and clean. And now I'm gonna pull the rest of the tape. I'm slowly pulling out the tape over here. All right. Make sure it's all nice and secured. And this is about it. If you want, you can also try and go over all the way with this. It might be a little bit more difficult, maybe a little bit kind of not as a nice kind of like finish as we have here. You can still attach if you want to have the windshield. The windshield is still going to work with this. You're just going to have to drill new holes to attach the windshield, but this is it. Pretty cool. All right, guys, I think we're about done over here. Just need to clean up a little bit, and that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. This is the overview and installation video for the new Sidecar Cutout Kit. If you have any question, please reach us out at support@mod-bikes.com, and we would love to help. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Let's take this away from here.